Because C9 still had the early game lead, Kobe. They were still looking.
3 Games am Stück, gelbe Seite.
Throw that Shopify Rebellion started getting back into it.
Yes, sir. Otacon, the great equalizer. Okay, let's see about this then, as we can get a little bit deeper here into the mid lane champion pool. Both Annie and Rise banned out again here with the addition of the Aurora, really taking down a lot of these higher prio mid laners. So we're going to get a little bit deeper here. I mean, now is when you start to think about things like the Power Fox Yone.
Exactly, yeah.
They already took it away.
Wow, Yone first pick, okay.
I like
Took it away.
That means Power Fox will play something different. He's only played Annie, Victor, Talia, Ori, Yone.
Wieso Riceban? I have no idea. Wollen vielleicht einfach nicht dagegen spielen? I don't know idea.
Yone here, blinded with a lot of things out of the pool, to be fair. Let's see what the Shopify response can be.
I have no idea.
Also pretty open for them. See where they want to go. Oh, Vi actually went through the pick bans with all of the focus there towards mid lane. So Cassio's quite nice with the miasma. Grounding also a very, very useful tool. I really do think they should still grab the Vi. I guess they're not going to prioritize first picking it, but it does still seem like the highest prio up with Pantheon still banned, and then all of the things that were already used already.
I also like it with the Cassiopeia. It can lock down one target for a long time, so the Cassio can get in range and actually do a lot of that damage. Cheering for Seos Petals -1, cheering for Vulcan Petals +1. Ooh, biased sign out there. Yeah. You're allowed though in the crowd to have bias. It's encouraged.
Cloud9 Petals.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go for the Sivir. They actually don't really care about the Vi. I mean,
Cassio 1-2, das kann nicht normal sein. Cassio 1-2 kann nicht normal sein.
And Maokai is kind of the classic combo with Yone. The ultimate is just such a good team fighting tool, and if you grab somebody in a Maokai ultimate, and you can set up for really easy Yone ultimates to take over. So they're gonna hit that immediately into the Sivir.
Also Cassio 1-2 glaube ich nicht. Palafox nicht. Cassio hat nein, das war Quad.
He's usually a pretty
Das
big
kann nicht sein.
Ezreal. They could go for like poke lanes. What are they feeling? Jin is also available.
Yeah.
Ziggs. Okay, so they want to get the
Ja, Maokai Merchants, besser ist es.
bottom lane. So like a Ziggs Rel type of angle. Actually, Rel was
Wenn sie dann verliert, kann sein, mal Chef so eine Brücke
not
niemals.
Ziggs Rel, but Ziggs plus some sort of setup there.
And that means Vi is still available for Shopify Rebellion. This is also, according to what I'm seeing, Sven's first Ziggs game of the split. He had yet to duplicate a champion coming into today. Had broken out with the Corki Varus, but now with the Ziggs locked in here.
Loki, I am your father.
Okay, so that's are they you continuing the bit from game one with the Star Wars stuff?
Yeah, we talked about Star Wars. Did you already have that sign?
Respect.
Sache ist,
Commitment to the bit right there from the
ist ein sehr guter Six. Ist ein sehr guter Six.
But the Ziggs is going to be a newer pick here for Sven this split regardless, so that means that we'll have to wait and see what Vulcan wants to pair with it. So far, Shopify more worried about what Thanatos could pilot as they take away the Yorick.
Bei Cassio, das ist halt nicht, das kann nicht human sein. Kann es aber noch nicht on top werden? I mean, weiß nicht. Ich glaube nicht, dass Thanatos den schon gespielt hat.
I mean, I guess Shopify, they could go for support counter pick if they really wanted to. And make Fudge blind. Maybe that's what they're setting up for here with banning away, because Fudge has been fine to play tanks, so maybe they're just banning out Yorick and some protection stuff here to allow him to do that. Oh, the
Gnar.
Even though Gnar isn't like super meta right now, Thanatos is a really good Gnar.
The boomerang just got buffed.
It's a good, yeah, it did.
Cooldown.
And it's been one of Thanatos' really strong champs, so I like that target ban.
Yeah, so far Thanatos has played Rumble, Renekton, and Bessa Aurora coming into this series, so we'll not have access to any of those. We will see something new from Thanatos. But first,
okay, aber die werden so outrange oder nicht? Was ist das, by the way? Die werden schon so hart outrange oder nicht? Der Six outrange die komplette Comp. Outrange die komplette Comp. Wie soll das gehen? Du kannst theoretisch auch Toplane flexen, aber nicht blind so.
Just a blind Cassante, alright.
Sure.
I wonder what Fudge counters with. Does he get like mega spicy with like Garens and Urgots and stuff like a Whippo.
Teufel Jace? Nein.
Or an Alawi?
Maybe mit Vi Ulti in, aber wenn also geht's.
I know, I just
I don't see it.
last night.
Yeah.
And it is messed
Danke.
up how much they buff the passive on the passive damage. Like
I don't
the
see it.
tentacles are mega slaps, and that into a mount guy.
Das Blabber Merchant, Blabber's bad.
And it's just a hover.
Okay, and everybody just lets out a collective sigh in the audience.
I
there.
am
But the
calling the
Cho'Gath
upset.
has pretty good
I am calling
silence,
the
and then you can.
upset.
Ich call den Upset nicht, nee.
Call
He
of
gets
this trap
lower.
here. I don't know if they can hear me.
No, I can't hear you, Azael. Yes,
Yes.
wait.
Ihr bekommt 2 Minuten.
Here from Shopify, I think they actually laid a really good trap for Yone, letting the Yone through on red side, bringing out the Casio. You have so much CC, easy, fast CC with the Vi, with the Rakan, with the silence from the Cho'Gath. I even think Cho'Gath is a good matchup into the Cassante. And bot lane Ziggs has historically not done well in NA. So if there's a draft that I would predict, this is a Shopify one. I think
Cho'Gath fickt, aber der Cho'Gath wusste letzte Woche nicht, dass du Minions essen kannst. Okay? Es ist genau dieser Typ auf Cho'Gath, der letzte Woche nicht wusste, dass du Minions essen
That
kannst.
one didn't have any smoke.
It did.
Just saying.
What's up with that?
Okay?
I would rather have the audio, but
Und das ist kein Joke.
smoke without the audio.
Das ist kein Joke. Der hat letzte Woche im Game vergessen, dass du Minions essen kannst.
All right, well, we'll see if Azael
Das ist nicht gelogen.
delivers with Shopify's performance.
Er hat seinen ersten Stack bei Minute 17 geholt letzte Woche. Das ist unreal.
Shopify
Unfucking real.
come back with a victory last game. So they already had one upset too. So you can
Also, ich lüge nicht. Das war Minute 17, hat er seinen ersten Stack geholt. Am Ende hatte er 6 Stacks. Am Ende vom Game, 30 Minuten Game. 6 Stacks, 2 waren von Minions. Okay? 2 waren von Minions. Es ist unreal.
They want to achieve higher. They want to show that they can take down the top teams in the league. They took a game off of C9. Can they repeat it here, or will C9 show why they have been so
Das
dominant?
waren die 08 Minions Stacks Minute 18, oder? Das waren die 0 Stacks Minute 18. Period.
Looks like players are still getting ready on stage right now, so we'll wait to see when we hop into game.
Blabber's monitor setup always just sends me. That is just, it's actually like a Valo one. He has it so like tilted and close and low.
Yeah. Wait, can we get another? Yeah, there we go. We have it on camera right now.
Get in there. It's like, that's optimal crab viewing. That's a crab view right there.
And it looks like you can see on the screen,
Is
Blabber
that-
did have issue loading in, so.
Is that ergonomically correct? I feel like no.
Well.
Because you're not supposed to like look down and tilt down, or it's bad for your neck.
Oh, you know, now that you say
So-
that, I do agree. Because otherwise, the opposite, you don't want to lean too far back either. Because that's bad on your lower back.
It's supposed to be just. So I've been told the top of the monitor is supposed to be a little tiny bit above your eye level, like basically eye level.
Interesting. Okay.
And
I've not heard
you're
this.
supposed to be like straight. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I gotta say.
So I'm kind of worried for.
Habt ihr es gerade gesehen?
Oh.
Not
Habt ihr es
ergonomic.
gerade gesehen? Wollt ihr wissen, warum C9 verloren hat? Jetzt ergibt alles Sinn, oder nicht? Denkt ihr nicht? Jetzt ergibt ja alles Sinn, warum C9 letztes Game verloren hat?
Look down.
Wenn der Typ so spielt,
Or is economics?
mit Monitor aus, komisch.
Ergonomics.
Well, I know the word, but I have never heard it used in that sense of like, like a
Bastard.
study to learn.
Bastard.
But yes, you see Blabber did not load into the game, so we're waiting on reset the PC or whatever's going to be required on his. Oh, I see something on the monitor.
Yeah.
Can you see what I'm going to go back to the point. Have you told him about your concerns? Because that's my
he's
account.
doing right now.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll catch him after.
I can go over there right now. I guess he's got some time.
He does that all the time. Okay, Blabber, just don't want to raise any concern, but
It's probably not a good idea to change your setup right before the game either, though.
that actually would be unwise. I think comp ops would get upset with you.
My neck was hurting a little bit. Just, I don't know.
Well, okay, now I'm concerned for us, Kobe. We're standing here.
Yeah.
This is not eye level.
Ours are kind of similar.
We're
honestly,
looking
to his.
down.
Ours
Yeah.
are pretty similar. To
Dicker, bitte.
All right, so we're gonna keep track of this over the next 5
Hört
years.
auf mit den
We've been doing
Pausen.
this for a long time. Now I think we can
Yeah.
do some studies on you for ergonomics
Yeah,
201, the second course in the degree.
At least my home setup is a bit better.
Do you have one of these like racer chairs, or do you have one of those like office mesh ones?
No, I have a office mesh one.
Office,
I don't
like
Yeah.
secret lab chair though. Does look.
I
nice
would
on
like a
stage.
secret lab chair. I've heard they're
They've never
amazing.
given you one. Well, maybe this is your chance to pitch, Kobe. Well, get a secret lab chair from LTA Studios.
Wenn zwei irgendwann gegeneinander spielen, sobald die Playoffs vorbei sind. Platz 1 NA gegen, also Platz 1 LTA North gegen Platz 1 LTA South spielen gegeneinander. Beide sind schon qualified for Worlds, mindestens also mindestens dritter Slot.
Take too long, but
Danach spielen,
deeper.
okay. Okay, zuhören. Platz 1 LTA North, Platz 1 LTA South. Spielen gegeneinander. Gewinner ist im großen Finale. Beide sind schon bei Worlds, okay? Weil der spielt im großen Finale, Gewinner hiervon, gegen Loser Bracket hier unten, okay? Platz 2 LTA North spielt gegen Platz 3 LTA South. Platz 2 LTA South spielt gegen Platz 3 LTA North. Okay? Gewinner kommen weiter. Okay, Gewinner kommen weiter. Spielen gegeneinander. Für den letzten World Spot. Okay? Die spielen für den letzten World Spot. Right? Die beiden spielen für den letzten World Spot. So, Verlierer ist raus, obviously, jedes Mal. Gewinner hiervon ist bei Worlds und spielt dann gegen den Verlierer von LTA South 1 gegen LTA North 1. Okay. Verlierer ist dritter Slot von LTA. Verlierer ist dritter Slot von LTA. Gewinner spielt gegen Gewinner davon spielt gegen den Gewinner vom ersten Game. Um den ersten Slot.
It's tough when you enter, moments like this, though, where there's a pause in the action. The adrenaline's high, and suddenly now you have to kind of calm down for a bit.
Oh, you got to get up and
we're
stretch.
standing up and stretching. They're doing the Kobe technique. You do this all the time in meetings. Yeah. Sorry to out you on that, but...
Got to stretch,
Yeah, stay limber. Well, I'm going to do that, too. Wait, what's the technique? You're kind of swiveling at the hips here?
Yeah, just lower back stretch.
I did deadlift yesterday, so I do need to stretch that out.
Fair enough. Always get up, do your stretches, so you can play as long as Faker.
He's been playing for a long time as well. Yeah. Do you think he's got the same monitor setup that Blabber has?
No.
Er hat ihn auch favorisiert, ja. Machen wir 2 vs 2 und 3 gegen 3. Sonst wird es ja gar keinen Vorteil. Also es wird ja mehr Sinn ergeben, dritter Platz zu werden, oder nicht? Wenn du gegen das schwächere Team spielst. Das ergibt doch gar keinen Sinn.
Have you ever tried that? I remember trying that the first time I saw it, and I was like...
Kleines C9 ist sowieso dabei. Also wenn C9 hier so die Firma an die Wand fährt heute weiterhin, dann weiß ich nicht. Mal schauen.
That you're like playing on the side.
Okay.
You definitely have moments where you can do that, like where you're waiting champ select or something like that. Yeah.
I tried it with Minesweeper, although I'm also notoriously bad at Minesweeper, so it did not work.
So you can lose 2 games at once.
I can lose exactly.
You lose league while you lose.
Wow, you called me out on it as well. How'd you know? How did you know, Kobe?
Yeah, you just have that look.
It shows. It's in my demeanor, just my general presence. Well, it is 1-1 in the series, though, so already a couple of those predictions were wrong. Most people had C9 3-0 coming into today, but I see a lot of Shopify Rebellion jerseys out there in the audience. So let's get a quick vibe check. Make some noise if you're cheering Shopify Rebellion.
Oh,
hey, this pack right here. This pack right here is very close. They're loud and close.
Yeah, they pick up.
Nein, noch niemand steht fest.
Do the other. No pressure, C9 fans. That was a lot of noise. Make some noise if you're rooting for C9.
Noch niemand steht fest, nein.
I think
that was good. That was good.
There's more people, so it's not really fair, but I think it was a little louder.
Yes, I think the Shopify really helped out.
What about this Golden Guardians? I see a Golden Guardians jersey. That doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Well,
how are Golden Guardians changes in this series? Pretty good.
Oh.
We got thumbs up sheet. Golden Guardians.
That's a couple
I don't want to bring up the TSM jersey right next to him as well. Thank you for pointing out the Golden Guardians one instead. As an old CLG head, we can.
Yeah. Are there any TSM fans on the analyst right now? Analyst lounge? What are they doing?
Kobe, why are you asking us if we're fans of TSM?
Do you hear us?
We hear you now. Yes, we got you. Yeah.
Did Kangas just say he's an old CLG head?
Hey, es ist Mitternacht. Hallo.
Are you right next to Kobe and you're staying near the...
Okay, noch Playoffs haben auch Loser Bracket, oder? Nur für die Top 4 Teams, ja. Top 4, Bottom 4 spielt Single Elim.
I was the first person to ever get kicked off of CLG.
That's legendary then. Put that in the history
I don't
book.
know if you guys saw them bringing in a new computer for Blabber.
No, I did not. We were too enraptured in conversation.
You were looking at the fans too much, but they did have to move in a new PC for Blabber, which is why they brought us in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kangas, you did deadlifts yesterday. C9 does workouts every morning, but Kobe never asked you what you were how much are you deadlifting nowadays?
Oh, okay. So thank you for asking, Jeff.
There's a reason I didn't ask, buddy.
I was waiting. I did triples for 315. So I did four sets.
Wow.
Four triples at 315.
That's big numbers.
This seems insurmountable to me.
Did you wear a belt? Straps?
I did. I had a belt, and for the first time, I brought the little hook thing that can pick up the barbell and make it easier to load the weights on and off. That was fun.
Do you think Fudge can deadlift more than you?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good question.
I did.
Kobe, wow.
Fudge is big, man.
He is, but come on, man. You got to back up your co-caster.
You know what? I got you, King.
Hallo.
You can do it.
Hallo.
Inconclusive, Jet, but maybe we can.
Alter,
get
wie
some
sitzt der
cameras
da?
At some point, we'll do the me versus Fudge deadlift off.
I don't know.
Eventually,
I
if
think
Fudge
you have to
does.
face me first, buddy.
I know Fudge
Yeah, you
benches.
definitely have Raz handled, though.
Das kann nicht gut für den Nacken sein.
Lift.
Das kann nicht gut sein für den Nacken, oder?
Raz also
No, it's
said
not.
that he was 5'11 and a half.
So reinzuschauen in seinen Screen die ganze Zeit, das kann nicht gut sein.
No, we're not
When he's wearing
spreading this.
boots.
We're not spreading this BS.
We literally had a measuring
That's just
tape
like
on
before
him.
you go.
Das kann nicht, das kann nicht gut sein.
Before you can take on LeBron, you have to beat this kindergarten. Like, what are we talking about here, brother?
Don't blow up my
Have you
confidence.
seen Fudge? Have you seen you?
You know,
Look,
I have been
Fudge
waiting.
can deadlift more for sure.
I've been waiting for an opportunity to call Raz out on this on Lounge. I'm happy he brought it up.
Call me
Raz,
out
can you
what?
even do a push-up? You talk about it all the time. You've never
Raz
proven
and
it.
I did do a push-up competition once, and I
This
won.
is easily provable.
Look, I have
Put Raz
blown
on
weight
camera.
This is easily provable.
Wait,
Mein Bruder übrigens hat ich Kopfschmerzen, Nackenschmerzen bekommen habe. Ja, check ich.
I don't know
What
if you
can
can
we
do
do?
one.
Lug around.
What kind of
Anyone
death does he
form?
need?
Literally
I'll
anybody
push
could do
up.
one.
Hallo.
One push.
Okay, wait, let's see it. Let's see it.
Was ist jetzt los?
Everyone's got the diamond.
Okay.
Ready?
How deep?
Go
Deeper.
chest to ground, chest to
Chest to
ground.
ground, chest to
Emily's
ground.
not going all the way down.
I mean, he can definitely do a push-up. That's a
He did a
ridiculous
push-up.
claim.
Okay, all
question
right.
is,
How many?
can
Keep
he
going.
do
What is
a
that?
push-up?
Wait, that's
How
five?
many? Who's counting?
Five?
Who's counting?
Six. Oh, he's shaking.
8.
Wait, she's doing
How is
triangle
Emily
push-ups
doing
as
the
well.
diamond
He's
one?
just powering through.
Also Diamond Push-Ups auf einmal aus dem Nichts zu machen, ist sehr crazy, oder nicht? No joke. Das war ein richtig odd Flex von ihr, oder nicht?
Dominated right there.
It
I
is
can
hard
only
to do
do
a
diamond.
triangle.
That's what I was taught during track, and now that's like
So.
my go-to.
Is that easier or harder?
I don't know if it's easier or harder.
Es ist schwieriger, sie sind schwieriger.
Says someone who never
Sie
does
sind schwieriger. Das ist crazy.
I feel like I remember, Kobe, didn't you do a push-up competition against Tyler 1?
Yeah, I did.
He did.
I did.
How'd you do?
Did I win? Did I lose?
I think
don't remember.
Tyler won.
Tyler won, but Kobe, you did well. You got
Das ist so verrückt.
Here's what it was. Tyler technically won, but everybody online said my form was way better.
That's the bigger win.
So,
That's the
yeah.
bigger
Technically
win right
won,
there.
but really, I won.
Hallo, bitte.
Said it.
Is
so.
it really winning
That's
if your
okay.
opponent is a cheater?
It's a good strategy when
to
you're
say.
competing against someone who's obviously stronger than you. Finding something you can do better
Yeah.
is really
Yeah,
crucial.
so people
he
can
was
look
like,
at
I'm gonna
it
have
and be
perfect
like,
form.
One did 140 push-ups. But did you see my form on the first two that I did?
Yeah.
Because those two were crazy.
Yeah, he did win, but you know, it's about quality. I've always said, you know,
exactly.
quantity is really overrated
It
in
is
most things.
completely overrated.
While we're dunking on T1, I also out-gripped strengthed him at one point. I had like
okay,
a
okay.
Talking about grip
150
strength
pound
once again.
Here we go again.
I took
Wie alt ist Sven? Ich glaube auch 97.
Careful with saying T1. The aggregators are going to get you. If you say anything critical
true.
about
Oh, true.
T1 nowadays, you can get in
Tyler
some
won.
trouble.
In
There we
both
go.
realms, fine. But yeah, like Kangas constantly talking about grip strength, and he carries around his grip strength.
Yeah, I was gonna
training
say,
thing.
Kangas, do you
important.
have it on you
I
right now?
don't know. You're calling me out.
I don't
and this
Do
is one
you
of the
have
times
it
I don't
on you
have it.
I don't
at the
believe.
desk?
You don't even have the second or third, just in case you lost the first one.
Kangas-
One I left at Flowers' place. I think the other one's lost
He
in my
just
room somewhere.
brought it over
Wait,
to
you just brought over to Flowers to like
I swear the
compete?
first like 5 times I met Kangas, he had that thing on him, including at a bar.
Okay.
He brought that thing to a party.
The best news is we're getting ready checks, so we're almost
You don't
through
have to hear us
of our
continue to
feats of
talk
physical
about-
strength,
yeah.
which is what
All
we've been
right.
talking about
All
for the
I'm
past
telling
5
you,
minutes.
Kangas, is I've got you beat on the grip strength.
Real quick before we do go though, I poll the audience. Raise your hand if you think you can do the most push-ups, because we're gonna test after this series. Okay? Raise your hand. We got 1. We got 2. 3. All right. Find me afterwards. We'll see who gets the most. There we go.
Yeah,
Find me after
Blabber
class.
still needs to reload.
Hallo?
They have to redo the champion select because he didn't connect to the game.
Was ist los? Irgendwas mit seinem PC.
You're going to have to continue to talk
Yeah.
about your physical attributes, apparently.
Oh my
You
days.
just do it on stage right now. I don't know if I have the power to just call fans up on stage for a push-up contest.
Wait, so you're
That sounds
competing
absurd.
against fans?
I'm
kind of
down for that personally, but I think our producers would hate us.
Yeah,
so.
if they start the
Yeah.
game while Kangas is doing push-ups, Kobe's going to have to solo cast. But I mean, I don't hate the idea.
Yeah.
Kobe, would you participate?
I mean, someone's gonna have to cast, bro.
He does not sound
Somebody else
enthused.
has to count the.
He does not sound
That meme
enthused.
was the most.
Yeah, like,
Hell no.
I mean,
If Tyler Lung's not there,
going
Kobe doesn't
down
want to
there.
do it.
I mean, I prefer League of Legends, but you know.
He's like, oh, hey, Kobe, you want to hang out after work? He's like,
I think I have some stuff.
I only hang out with people that deadlift more than 5.
I just got real busy.
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. That sounds so fun, but yeah, I had plans tonight.
Als gottlose Handgelenkschmerzen, das ist
Flex
krank.
Q?
Yeah. Well. Specifically the 5 of you, right? Yeah. Or I guess there's only. Wait, can I count? Yeah, 5 of you.
Yeah,
There
we
we
can
go.
count.
Hallo.
Yeah.
There's 4 people here, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can confirm they're in Champ Select, redoing it right now, though.
Ja.
We are moments away.
Uhu.
Drum roll.
That's gonna be a long drum roll.
Maybe.
Right? No,
Yeah.
that's a first champ locked in. I don't think we should start that yet.
Yeah, Kobe, way to jump the gun.
Wait, so,
Funny,
so
I have a funny push-up story from League of Legends. So at MSI, Red Bull did this like one-on-one event that I went and I was casting. One of the guys that
Was haben
was a
PC
fan
Bruch.
was 1v1ing another fan.
PC Fullbruch.
And mid 1v1, he got up and started doing push-ups.
Beautiful.
And still won the 1v1.
Beautiful.
What was the other
one? And beat the guy.
That's insane.
Was the
Ew.
other guy like dead or something, or is he in Fountain? Like,
No, he was there. They were like, you know, it was one of those things where it's like first 100 CS, so the other guy didn't realize. So he just stopped moving for a second and got on his computer and pumped out some push-ups.
my
and then got
God.
back up and then started beating him and then started doing jumping jacks and then killed him.
That's incredible.
That's kind of like Raz and I
crazy.
casted
Hallo.
the Cloud9.
Hört mich hier noch jemand?
And Jan's team, Jan's thing was he had to sprint into the cast and
Es ist
cast for
0 Uhr
30
9.
seconds.
Wir starten das dritte Game.
4v5.
His
And they're
team comp-
still destroying people.
His team comp was disgusting.
It was
though.
gross.
They literally had like Zyra plants, they had Shaco boxes, they had Yorick
Yorick ghouls.
It was a
It was
5v900.
like they had another
Was haben
person.
PC explodiert von Blauber.
Kangas, though, I do
Oh,
see
die laden rein.
second
Oh
away
mein
from
Gott,
Champ Select
danke.
ending. Azael, you
Danke.
pressed the upset buzzer
Sure.
because of the
Danke.
Shopify
Yep.
draft. Let's just remind people
True.
what's happening here. Why did you pick Shopify as the upset here for C9?
Yeah, I actually really liked their draft. So they went
Oh,
red
no.
side. Game 2 on red side, they banned out the Yone because they knew it would be first picked. In this time, they actually laid that trap so the Yone would come through. Then they counterpicked it with the Casio. They were able to bring out both the Cho'Gath as well as the Rakan and the Vi. So there's tremendous amounts of CC for
Also,
this.
ich könnte da was eigentlich verpasst bisher.
The Yone when he goes in. I think their lane matchups are strong. And they
Ein
also
Moderate Crashout über Blauber.
pretty difficult to execute on.
3 Moderate Crashouts während LEC.
To win team fights without a traditional ADC. So I think it's actually a really smart draft.
Ansonsten alles beim
I
Alten.
think they have a good shot to take it. Casters, take us away.
All right. I love it from Azael. He thinks that Shopify have a good chance to take this one. Kobe, do you concur?
I mean,
Hat das K gewonnen, das K hat gewonnen, ja.
they have a pretty good chance. The question is, do we get full credit after they just already had an upset?
Ooh.
It
So
is
you're
a-
saying Azael, if he had called it for the last series or last game, it would have meant more.
Is it like more?
LTA hat lang gemacht,
Still
yes.
like the majority, but is it like
Okay, was ich euch zeigen kann,
because they just had one?
bevor das Game hier startet,
So it's like, oh, we've seen
neuen
the
Emotes.
possibility.
die in the works sind gerade.
Now you're
Possible
more
now.
inclined to believe.
Ja.
Yeah.
Wie gut sind die Bilder? Also die linken beiden sind Emotes.
Let's see where
Die drei rechten da sind
When
Sub-Badges.
they're most doubted that they're at their
Ich holte was nochmal zum Zeichnen
So we
Epic
gotta
Pen.
stop, hyping them up is what you're saying, for their sake. Well, let's see if we're cursing them.
Wie gut ist dieser Clown-Emote? Bitte Hilfe, ich sterbe.
In kind for 2 games in a row. We're into the rift. We made it, everybody. C9 for Shopify.
Woof,
We're
we made
back.
it. We are in. Okay, so
30 seconds until minions
Loki,
spawn.
in the beginning of both games, got first blood. First time was a solo.
Boldi, danke für den 15. Gott liebt dich.
A lot of the team coming
Gott liebt dich.
to help him out, but
Und Warpol auch danke für den Sieg.
now they're actually going to be the ones under attack.
Ich glaube, das war der erste gute Move, den du in dieser Series gemacht hast. Ich bin stolz auf dich. Und Günther, auch dir danke für den 13. Dankeschön. Danke.
Leading a little bit with the
Danke.
Q.
Minions have
But only level 1 Shogath won't be able to provide anything after the rupture. It does miss. So
Ob sie Clown verloren gehen,
back to
check
our
ich,
own
ja.
sides of the rift right now. It's going to be contract starting on the top side. It looks like Blabber will also start top side.
Regardless, though, so there's a stat we have for Cloud9 where
Ich überleg's mir. Mit LTA, da habe ich ja immer die Kasse begonnen.
contracts of Fox, though, after just getting
Das
an
macht Leben sehr entspannt.
already brings back those memories. Look at
Yeah.
those faces, those energy faces, crying, happy.
That was a great finals. 2023 in summer.
Geisteskrank.
Big upset. And
Einfach NRG hat gewonnen. Geisteskrank.
On that roster, they're looking to upset C9 again here in round 1 of the elimination phase for Split.
Caro, vielen Dank für den Raid. Hola.
Azale really believes.
Hola.
2-0.
Doch, dazu tollen Stream.
Here for Shopify. So we'll see.
Series lead is a great place to be in. The question is, though, Fudge on Shogath. Here's reference number 3. Will he remember to stack his ultimate?
I guess it's totally fair since he literally is on Cho'Gath.
It is, yes. That's when you can bring it up.
Ja, ist der Cho'Gath hier ein Problem später? Könnte, ne?
But he recently refreshed
Könnte.
about the stacking mechanic.
Als ich Staffel gehen wollte.
True.
About the fee stack. So I would say he definitely would use them. And Powerfox is
Hoffentlich
definitely
dauert das ja nicht bis um 2:30. Wenn es 5 Games werden, dann schieße ich mich.
for Loki. Now the thing is, you use a lot of your mana though early on.
So, wie viele Stacks hat, wie viele Stacks wird Fudge hier bekommen?
In these early trades between the Yone and the Cassio, and Powerfox doing pretty good. Usually want to just use your autos here on minions as well. Ooh, if you got
Morgen nicht vor 3 machen? Nee, du musst um 9 zum Sport.
Last hit with those.
Um 9 zum Sport und dann um 11 ist LPL.
This is part of why Azale was so excited about the draft from Shopify Rebellion, is that Yone is something Palafox is known for. I mean, that was like probably his best game so far in Split 3 was on the Yone, big carry performance, so C9 want to keep him off of it, but this allows Palafox to pull out
5 Games? Nein.
And the reason why you got to get the last hit on your Fangs on the minions is because that's how you restore the mana.
Kann ich noch denken, kann ich nicht denken.
Don't actually last hit it, then you lose out on mana, which is imperative for your harassment.
Especially early levels before you pick up. I'm expecting probably a Rod of Ages build for the Cassiopeia. Typically, that's what I see.
But good job by him.
Nach K.O.
Every time he moves up, he gets his auto plus Fang for
Eigentlich ist Sven so OP hier.
the maximum damage.
No cap. Poppy ist so valuable.
Let's see Blabber crossing up to get his topside crab.
Flaggers zum Glück sollte eigentlich nicht. Ich sag auch 3-1
How
Max.
low now the health bar is for Palafox plus.
Flaggers ist schon deutlich besser.
Exactly. He's burned it all.
Single oder Double Elimination? Das hier ist Double Elimination. Top 4 Double.
Is pushing up
Bottom
his
4
way.
ist Single Elimination.
His jungler's on
Sehr
the
simpel.
topside. He's got plenty of safety. Palafox low on mana.
And this is the power of the Doran shield. I mean, Loki's just able to heal up so much of the damage that Palafox throws out against him. Plus the fleet footwork means that he just got to hit a minion and boom, he's back up to above half health.
Yep, rely on the Doran shields as well as the fleet. Second re-clears for both junglers are going to be mirrored as well. No actual skirmishes bottom side. In the past couple of games, we've had like at least heals and stuff used kind of early on, but everybody's very safe this time around. So probably just going to be junglers looking for their level 6s then. Continue power clearing. Both of them obviously are very good with their ultimates for actually then looking for those kills.
So anytime I see early games like this, it raises the question, which team is more advantage? If it's a slow early game, you're given time to just get your CS and no early scraps, which composition would you rather have? Because that means you're going to be entering...
I don't know, der 6 ist richtig OP. Theoretisch auf Seiten in Yon sollte OP sein.
Crazy as far as the very early game, because even Cloud9, which I would say doesn't scale as well into the late game as the Shopify comp, the early part doesn't, you know, as long as it's the bridge to the one item, they're still very good on their one items. And so the calm early part isn't like, oh man, we've got a bunch of crazy level 1 or level 3 champions.
Sure.
So really the difference you have to see is like, oh, around the...
So, Fudge verlässt mir den ersten Minion.
Like then who's...
Ich schwöre, wenn er auf der nächsten Wave kein Minion ist,
I'd say it being calm early
werde ich ihn persönlich anzeigen.
either way. Because nobody has like...
Ich hoffe Impact geht nicht. Ich vermute mal. Ich vermute mal, es ist Impact letztes Jahr.
Divergence once the one items come in and
Er ist wieder kein Minion, ne?
want to utilize that. Obviously, like if you get...
Oh, er hat. Okay, er hat Minion gegessen. Guys, alles gut. Er hat einen Minion gegessen. Er hat einen Minion gegessen. Ich bin, wow. Ich bin schock.
Like it fluctuates a lot.
Wow.
You can have really high
Er hat einen Minion gegessen und ist noch nicht mehr zu 18. Das ist so wild.
Destroy a Recon engage or a Vi engage. Or you
Yeah.
can like whiff everything and have very, very little value. It all depends on can you hit your ultimate, can you hit your W.
Den Kuto, oder gehen sie wieder? Ich meine,
Cloud9, I'd say they
6
have,
outranged.
a lot of very good tools.
Und die sollten eigentlich Sideline spielen. Eigentlich. I don't know.
Standard 80 carry.
Schwierig zu sagen. Sie wäre stark, ja, aber...
Build, you're gonna have a very high
Maokai 6. Sehr viel Area Control.
Of carrying a team fight there.
When it comes to that one item that you talk about, I mostly look at somebody like the Yone. When that guy picks up that Bork, whoo, that's a different champion. But so far, it's Shopify Rebellion getting the first early lead here as they pick up that dragon uncontested. C9 were not interested in walking up. I think a lot of that was the harass that they got onto Sven in the bot lane there. And now, they, speaking of bot lane, go for a lane swap. Fudge.
Sache ist aber, Top Lane Wave ist weg, ne? Also,
He's level 6.
He has
das
one.
passt für C9.
One stack.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Remember, he
Minions chomped. We got
So.
one.
I love that he admitted it
That's two.
immediately after that game and just ran with it. And he was like, yeah, I straight up forgot Choga has a stacking component. But it just takes one, Kangas. Then now he's going to
Das
remember.
ist eigentlich insane, dass er das Highlight muss bei einem Pro, dass er Minions gegessen hat. Das ist so insane. Oh, er hat 2. Er hat 2 Stacks.
You have 6 as the count.
Stark.
And then you can exceed that.
Wow. Das ist legit die... Ich mein's ernst, das ist die gleiche Anzahl an Stacks. Ja, bei Minions hatte wie letzte Woche bei 35 Minuten oder so. Das ist so mind-blowing.
Well, I meant more so.
Das Pros können 3 Champs gut spielen, ja.
I got you.
Okay.
But it is funny.
I don't know if we're ever going to stop ragging on him for that one at this point. But, hey, the 2 picked up already, and the bot laner's on the top half of the map as the grubs are coming up in 14 seconds. Currently, Contracts is already on this side of the map. It looks like Shopify Rebellion might look to approach. As they're clearing out some vision, there's still the Scuttle Crab that was taken and that one ward place that Seos has not spotted.
Blabber has a level lead over Contracts here, which is quite nice for a grub fight here. And honestly, Contracts isn't even close enough where he could like leech experience off a mid wave, and it's going to be enough to tick him over. At least Contracts has his ultimate, but still the extra stats from
Ja, aus Level 6, beide zu Support Level 6, jetzt kommt ganz drauf an.
Still look for it here as Keeper's Verdict misses. Does not land onto any members, but it looks like
One shot, oder? Contracts One Shot.
onto the jungler. He's still able to survive to throw out the ultimate. Palafox free firing first blood to Palafox as Loki goes down. Flash whip from Blabber. Palafox looks to follow up, not in range, but Shopify Rebellion take the kill.
Yeah, the counter was so good. Then Cassiopeia lays down Miasma, gets the ultimate down, and Contracts lives. He's able to get his blast shield. He's able to use his ultimate to get back to the other side, and he actually kills Loki when Loki's the one who ulted in onto him to try and focus down the jungler.
Wie ist das möglich?
Vi ult him.
Nein, also guck mal, ihr müsst das jetzt mal überlegen. Spielen Maokai Poppy. Der Maokai ultet und die Poppy will jemand wegschießen, ohne Spaß. Was hat die Scheiße, was macht die Poppy hier? What the fuck?
Poppy ultimate misses. We talked about can it have huge value or none. And then they focus onto Contracts, but they don't have enough damage.
Jetzt mal ohne Spaß.
Out there with the
Da gehen auch die Lichter aus.
Then on the Miasma with the Conqueror stacking here, Palafox.
Was hat Vulcan da gerade gemacht?
Free firing from the side there.
Hands up.
Was hat Vulcan da gerade gemacht?
Right there. Also, the Petrifying Gaze did tag Loki, which is what set up the counterplay from Shopify Rebellion. So Palafox
Das ist so unreal.
well, and like you had just said, opposite from the last 2 games. Now Palafox has the slight CS lead. Now Palafox has that early kill.
Okay, ja, Blitzkrieg, ja.
Funding his stacking build, as you say, it's Rod of Ages plus the Seraph, so you're going to get both of those stacking up really nicely for Cassio. You become this machine gun of power. And with a team that has a really high cap with Sivir and Cassio carries,
Stange für den 4. Vielen Dank.
this is looking very good for Shopify.
Fudge still stacking up here on the Cho'Gath as well. Their scaling options are very threatening in this early game.
Dann ist so fucked für Loki jetzt. Dann ist so fucked for the time being.
But they got that earlier dragon as well, so starting the dragon stacking. Plus now, looking at Loki on the bot side, quickness does land, flashes into the Miasma, dodges the Petrifying Gaze that time. Palafox cannot quite stick it.
Yeah, they couldn't quite lock down Loki there. He was able to get his flash.
Das ist heavy. Das
did a good job.
Sehr hard to watch.
You know, going in.
Das ist sehr hard to watch.
Out of Loki and then following it up with the charm. They just needed to layer a bit better there to fully actually get him. But they burned the flash. Loki, no flash for now, and Shopify feeling very confident.
And when you look at something like the Vi, a flashless solo laner is very scary because now anytime you push up, you're kind of daring the Vi to look at that side of the map and then just press R. You can't actually get away.
Poppy. Vulcan went for like the full range ultimate in the last fight. Trying to remember that one. Whiffing, not really getting anybody. We'll see, though. You get many more chances.
Und Walk in the Park, yup.
That's huge impact on fights.
Yeah. If you hit that jungler
Aber wir sind immer noch dran, Gold Ahead, right?
could be there. It's
Boah.
just spawned, and C9's already
Die Teamfights, also das wie ergibt es Sinn?
Doesn't
Die
look like
Fights,
Shop
I don't
Fire
get
Bell are going to
it.
contest. Contracts is in the mid lane right
Immer
now.
noch 6 ist komplett OP.
Control wards from C9 will delay the approach
Gut
from
für Shopify noch. Die Position ist auf jeden Fall für
Contracts
C9 hier.
is trying to stay in fog of war, but not
Ja,
many
ja, ja.
angles
Dachte
to
mir.
approach, and Dragon's already burned down, so C9 will stop the Dragon stacking of Shopify Rebellion. They look for more. Yeah, Vulcan just wants that auto.
Interesting rotation from Fudge here. I don't think there's actually going to be anything for him, but I guess they were looking if there was going to be an engagement here from Cloud9. Nobody got caught in mid, though, so you just go back to his wave top, and Thanatos uses teleport, so teleport advantage now.
Hier Stack schon, wow.
Well for him.
Wow,
5
Fudge.
stacks on the Cho'Gath. It's going to be a pretty big Cho'Gath here soon. One more stack.
Ausbringen seine Late, ja, check ich.
Oh, excuse me, it's Loki's teleport.
Immer noch fein.
Oh.
Answered back up to top.
Mal schauen.
They do swap it, so
Immer noch fein.
sending Thanatos with his magic resistance into the Cassio. So his Hollow Radiance here. So he's just kind of trying to let Palafox push and see if they can get any sort of setup. Again, a lot of focus towards Loki and the Yone with no flash, though. He is a vulnerable target, and this is a champion that
Ich
has...
denke, der war mal sein kann, was sind 80 HP pro Stack, ne? Oder 100? Ne, 80, ne? Niemals 100.
Moment in the game.
So fucking insane.
Been delayed
Der hat letzte Woche einfach mit 500 HP weniger gespielt, for fun.
Yeah, so far, well, I mean, once
Well,
he gets out,
I
we
guess
talked about the
technically
impact
mit,
of that on a
300.
champion like Yone. And now into the Cho'Gath, arguably a safer lane because there's not as much damage for the Vi to kind of lock you down and get bursted out. But Contracts is still hovering around here, so Loki's not out of the woods yet.
Looking for a dive possibility here.
Fudge has to get the wave to crash, but Seos is nearby. Nobody else from C9
Loki's
is
tot,
around. They
oder?
have teleport
Der hat
from
Ulti,
Thanatos.
aber-
Maybe they go for the defensive TP,
have
but
to go
so
quick.
far, Loki's in trouble. Shane
One shot.
CC'd, nowhere to go. Contracts with the kill.
Beautifully done here, and they do it quick.
Wo
just like they need
sind die
to.
jetzt
No
hinein?
flash on Loki, so even though he buffers his ultimate, they have plenty
Wo sind die
of
von
CC
C9?
afterwards. Again, Rakan so good at this, has the easy charm, it is guaranteed to hit afterwards. He just pops it on. Fudge with the Cho'Gath, able to layer his CC. He's under attack from Vulcan. but I
Machen
don't think
die.
He's very scared.
Wisst euch.
Yeah, it seems like it should be just fine. He's able to walk away from that one. Loki has just been targeted by Shopify Rebellion.
Und der Crackhead farmt die Raptors.
Out of him in the bot lane, then he goes top. They dive him under turret. They do not want this Yone to hit that spike.
Yeah, I mean this was the crux of Azael's
Jesus.
argument for the upset win for Shopify, was countering this Yone and keeping the Yone down. Thus far, that looks to be very, very, very true.
Yeah, I was taking a look there at the level difference because Palafox hits level 11 before Loki. He was in that bot lane. Dying twice means that Loki's lost out on some waves, and Palafox actually just chasing Thanatos down,
Out.
pushing him out of the lane. Things are
Kann man sehen, alle 6 kommen von mir
Rebellion
jetzt. Alle 6 kommen von mir
early in
jetzt.
Game number 3.
Hat er Support und Switch angewinnt, das Game Support? Ich glaube auch, ja.
All right, remain calm and carry on scaling as well. Let's see, they just rotate down, so it's still going to be sending Thanatos back into this Cassio lane. Just soak up with all of his magic resistance. Basically, you're trying to soak all the mana. You're just like, can I take enough of a beating for long enough
What goes down first?
to get her mana low enough? Unfortunately, the tier is done and the rod is done. And so, and now also with the extra lost chapter here, Palafox has.
Tot.
Fudge! Oh! Solo kill for Fudge! Loki dies again!
There is just nowhere this this Yone can survive. Can't go mid, can't go side lanes to either of them.
Ooh.
This is looking very good. Shopify. Now he used his feast for the kill though, and didn't quite get the last little bit of damage, but it's not a very
Yeah.
big thing. But he won't have the cooldown here to use it on Herald either. So, all good.
That is, again, a death for Loki where he doesn't complete the Blade of the Ruined King. He has been taken out of the game. Speaking of, B-Boy's looking to take Sven out of this one. Doesn't even try and flash it. B-Boy with his own solo kill. Shopify Rebellion are roaring to life in this series.
If they win this one, do we even allow the analysts to call more upsets since Shopify will be ahead in this series?
That's a good point, actually. Or do they start hitting it for C9 then?
Wait a second.
Vulcan spots as they're fine, yeah.
Because I mean, everyone's memeing on like you know, strength of schedule and everything coming into it, but Shopify crafting themselves some pretty good looks here later on into the series. We'll see.
What the fuck?
Getting a little ahead of ourselves. Dragon 15 seconds
What the
away,
fuck?
So let's take a look at the setup.
We saw C9 third game. Shopify still could throw it as well, but this is the first game now that they have an early lead themselves. Dragon is coming up here in 5
What the
seconds.
fuck?
Control word placed by Seos, but they don't have a lot of other vision elsewhere around the neighborhood, so C9 can clear that one out. There's just the one brush now in the tri-brush. Seos gets one over the wall. But as we take a look here, again, I mean, this is Shopify's first time with control over the early game. They are third in the league versus C9, but that's a big difference in a major lead percentage. As
Good block.
Okay, engage now into B-Boy. He has to cleanse, he has to flash away from the Bramble Smash. Blabber's not able to get it, but a flash engage from
What's my Maokai ulti?
Burst down the AP Mauk guy, but ultimate does land. B-Boy can't continue. Fudge gets the kill on the Vulcan meanwhile, as Loki's trying to get in there and get damage, but he just doesn't do anything right now on the Yone. And Contracts drives the Herald right around.
He missed.
Yeah, they'll still get it, I'm sure. C9, though, currently corralling around the Dragon. They have Blabber available. He has the smite. B-Boy still mid lane, so this is a 4v5 onto the Dragon. Do they want to contest this? B-Boy's just not interested in the fight. He wants to take down that turret, so they're giving the Dragon. C9 will get this, but more gold to Shopify Rebellion.
If I see any more players miss stationary targets, because it was last week or maybe the week before where Blabber was the one driving the Herald and he missed the tower on top side.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a bad track record.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll, ne? Ich bin genauso enttäuscht wie ihr.
Good drivers.
We got to bring back driving.
Ich bin genauso enttäuscht wie ihr.
They should be cyclical, right? You know, you only do them once in life, and then
That
you're
was
good.
so funny.
Legit, ich bin genauso enttäuscht wie
It
ihr.
was like a very big, you know, like model in the game. It's just like cruising right past that tower. Whatever though, you know, they got it, and they got the second tower as well. So the price is the Mountain Dragon.
I do wonder the call from Shopify Rebellion, though, because it seemed like the other four were still around the Dragon, looking to contest, but B-Boy specifically just said, no, I'm going to push this mid.
I think I know what this replay is going to be.
Oh, no.
He's trying to get all the minions, and then...
Wait a minute,
goes
that's
right
crazy.
through it. It does.
Okay, I'm on contract side here. I've actually changed course. Yeah.
But so even though it does look like that, it has been this way for a while.
I trolled.
Yeah, it has been that way for a while, where like you really have to hit the center of the tower.
Sure.
You know, they upgraded the turning radius and everything of the Herald. So even though it's like, oh, the model's pretty big and like it looks like they're touching, it's been that way for a while. So everybody should know.
Yeah, and he was kind of wiggling, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. They got both.
They got two. They're 4,000 ahead
He said,
right
my
now.
bad, I trolled.
He did.
Is that, you want more than that, Genghis?
No, you don't need much more than that. Also, another turret fell bot side, so now they're up to 3 turrets taken. Shopify Rebellion continuing their lead here over C9. Thanatos gonna try and hold the last outer turret, but he only has Vulcan behind him.
Buddy.
Yeah, that is going down. Shopify
Rebellion
all of the outer structures.
Ich glaub, sie sind schuld.
Well,
Ich glaub, sie sind
let's take a
schuld.
look as the 4-1 split push closes in.
Wenn mein Prime Server erst am 3. September wieder ready ist, ja, hat wer Geld, hat wer zu viel Geld und möchte mein Leben finanzieren, damit ich ein bisschen glücklicher bin. Wenn ich den Hundesöhnen da zuschauen muss. Legit Animals. Legit Animals.
Poppy has
Lex
a
and
big
I for
opportunity here.
True, can ult away the smite. Or they can just look at Fudge right now. He's all alone
No
here.
damage.
The team was not willing to peel off the objective
Gänsehaut.
immediately to go for him. Now the Poppy ult goes out.
Null damage, Gänsehaut.
Away, takes a huge chunk of damage. Teleport's still on cooldown, so he cannot back heal up and get.
Guys, das ist nicht der Play. Das ist nicht der Play. Nimmt ihn mit den Schutz.
Nah, Otacon does too much damage. It's like a bait. It'll shred you. It'll do a bunch of damage.
Ray Ray's
Yone
time for
can
inside.
just get money on Yone. They really need some more money on this guy. Loki has been kept down.
Guys, Otacon ist nicht der Play.
Need some more crit multipliers to come.
Hab zu viele Schmerzen, das war's dann schon.
I mean, they're still on it. This thing's been.
Guys, es ist nicht Otacon.
At this point.
Oh, das kann ich ja, der Champion ist strong as fuck.
Back out onto the rip. So now C9
Und Sven ist ein guter Stick-Spieler, aber...
Okay, so Palafox defends the mid tower. So Loki was unable to get any tower gold there. He did at least push in the minions, but Shopify, I gotta say, like, this game here should definitely be theirs to lose. They have very, very good interactions versus the Cloud9 comp. They have plenty of gold to work with here. 2 item power spikes coming in all over the place. So just calmly reset and then go start Otacon again. Yeah, Fudge had to blow his flash. He took a dangerous, you know, pathway in there, but that's...
Kein Def gezeigt, I mean, ja, Fudge 800.000 HP, aber ist keiner whatever.
Start that up again. They're actually getting bot side Scuttlecraft first, and I assume they'll just catch the bot wave. Fudge has teleport, so he can just catch that wave, and maybe then they'll traverse their way over. Because, I mean, Cassiopeia does so much damage. Like, with that plus a Sivir with 2 items, I feel like they could burn it down, but they don't want to risk anything at the moment. Maybe they just want to get Dragon off the map first.
Yeah.
So they'll wait for the Dragon. Wait for the Dragon another 40 seconds, calmly get that one before heading over towards the Otacon again.
Seems to be the game plan for Shopify Rebellion. They're happy with a slower approach. Palafox has 10 snacks on that Roa now, so levels up to 14. I'm wondering how close he is to 15, because that's the reason I was tracking that before, is that Loki was behind just in his ability to hit waves after dying so many times.
Ich habe Schmerzen. Glückwunsch zum Sieg.
Himself right now.
Glückwunsch zum Sieg.
Spots him out. But C9 do not actually full commit onto the Cass.
Yeah.
Ich habe Schmerzen, unendliche Schmerzen.
Just retain vision on top side, perma push with Sivir, and then just grab your Dragon first before rotating your resources up to Otacon.
And Fudge should be able to walk in here, get another stack. He's already at 7. That's a bigger Cho'Gath. Let's go. As the size will scale with the amount of ults he picks up, as well as the levels in that ultimate. Also level 14 right here. So Shopify Rebellion with their second dragon. Good on Cloud9 to at least deny that all of these dragons. This would have been their soul. But Cloud9, because they took a couple of those,
Warum die so rein?
Were you worried he was going to miss it?
No, I had full faith.
Okay.
Were you a little worried?
I was a little bit.
That was a lot of damage.
That was a little bit.
Warum frauden die?
He's done a few ults a little early. Yeah, so does get nailed that one though.
How about this early ult? B-Boy ulting in, flash follow-up from Contracts. They're trying to burst down the Ziggs, but
Ey,
knocked out of their
jetzt mal ohne Spaß. Vulcan, ich fick dich. Die Biber wäre auch noch tot gewesen. Ne? Ohne Spaß.
Vulcan falls. Shopify answer.
Mid
1-for-1.
Mid is also open. I mean, oh, they don't have a minion wave.
Ooh, but there's one coming. If they can control the approach, Thanatos is trying to get there. He's there.
They lost their jungler though, so they have to rely on Feast cooldown if they wanted to.
I don't get it.
Guess everyone is.
Warum die Poppy-Ulti? Warum die Poppy-Ulti? Kann man das irgendjemand erklären?
Very committed engage. It was B-Boy heading ultimate to force out Sven's flash, and then the flash follow-up from Contracts just gets him a little too deep in enemy territory. If he was still alive, that Otacon's looking nice and juicy for them, but still have the gold lead. Shopify Rebellion just need to control the rift for right now.
Looks like we're gonna get the B-Boy purchase as well before the Sivir. Sivir's gonna be.
Ist B-Boy hier nicht 10 von 10 Mal tot, Mann?
As we saw on screen, and Poppy Ultimate this time around did have that value we're looking for.
Yeah. Keeper's Verdict. It's really hard to spell shield that because the Maokai is also on top of you. So you're trying to avoid that CC first. Nice that they were able to at least answer one.
All right, here we go.
Okay, they just needed the Baron to spawn.
So nobody is blocking the Yone. So Yone.
Luke ist 2 Level down gleich.
Oh, he's teleporting early. So
Ich bekomme so schlecht Luft gerade.
Okay, C9 want to contest right here, but the engage comes through from Shopify Rebellion. They got right on a Blabber. Again, he's an
der lebt. Are you serious?
Flashes to safety. He does not die.
Und choke die Maokai-Ulti auch noch.
Re-engage for C9 now if they want it. They saw Fudge, he got hit
So
up
disgusting.
with that one, but Thanatos not confident to go forward. C9's jungler is so low that they just have to back off and give the Otacon to Shopify Rebellion.
And Fudge nails another one. Boom, 9 stacks on the Cho'Gath. Okay, so the only consolation prize for Cloud9 is mid-tower gold. But Shopify, they secure
So lange von dem Prime.
They secure the Otacon.
Boah, das macht betroffen, ohne Spaß.
All of the rest of them here.
Das macht betroffen. Ich hasse das.
Very nice.
Oh, wie kannst du für dieses Team routen und dann spielen die so eine Scheiße zusammen, ey, Mann.
They truly are going to be able to steamroll objectives here. So it's
Ernsthaft, wie kannst du das, wie soll das sein?
Maybe to find a little bit of surprise play.
Looks like C9's wave was able to take that bottom turret, so they also get that outer structure, but Shopify...
Wie sollst du für dieses Scheiß-Team routen, wenn es solche Hundesöhne
A
sind?
little bit from what it was at its peak, but...
Okay, danke, gibt's halt dann Wolken.
Bvoy is just going to be so hard to kill. It's Sivir with a spell shield and a cleanse and a Mikhail's on Rakan.
That's a good point. Wow.
That is really hard to take down the Sivir. So, and even the Cassiopeia has Arb Guard as well. So... yeah, Shopify carries are looking real tough to deal with.
And like you had said, I mean, with the Cassiopeia, Cho'Gath, Sivir scaling, it's not like it gets much easier for C9. They have tools, they have abilities to fight in a late game scenario, but I love seeing a Cassiopeia and a Sivir with 4 items. Like, I would rather be on that team if I'm looking at my carries.
We are well past that Cloud9 one item point where they want to make a lot of their plays. Yone, I guess maybe you get another angle when Yone gets IE.
Okay.
Question mark?
If you can get onto the back line and blow up somebody like Bvoy, you can't cleanse a knockup, so...
Yeah.
If you get through that spell shield...
Ist der schon wieder gecatcht?
Shopify Rebellion, Keeper's
Wie ist dieser Typ?
Seos, Palafox goes into stasis. C9 have multiple members here.
Okay.
Perfectly!
Okay.
Palafox into place outside of the Seeker's arm guard. And that's mid laner down for Shopify Rebellion.
That is unfortunate that Vulcan caught the
Okay.
kill, though, and he took the shutdown.
Flash Force,
If they
okay.
shut down into Loki, that
Okay.
would have even been IE, but they're
Quatsch, ultet für 1,6k, okay.
They gotta keep Fudge out of the pit. Contracts also has the smite
Okay.
available. So Shopify actually have 3 members here while Bvoy takes the middle turret.
He's coming over.
Okay, Thanatos, du musst ihn einfach rausholen. Ja. Okay. Wait, okay.
The Baron does go down.
Okay.
C9 pick it up. And get the big
Holy,
worm.
that was a really clutch pick.
Okay.
4-9 onto Palafox.
Drake ist aber weg.
Baron out of it, Kangas. Does
Oh.
that get him to IE? It doesn't quite get him to IE, though he didn't get that shutdown money. So it's still going to be parts here for the Yone. But the Baron buff itself goes a long way.
Yeah, and that was Shopify opting in for that fight. They looked for that engage themselves. End of the day, they will get their 3rd dragon. This is C9's window back into the game. Fudge actually chases down Blabber on some big damage. Had the feast available, but Blabber gets out.
Yeah, so much extra value.
So, jetzt haben sie 6, sie haben nichts, sie haben Nash und sie haben 6. Das mussten 5000 Gold Nash sein. Meins Ernst, das mussten 5000 Gold Nash sein.
Push in, they get so much value from this vision all over the red buff side of the jungle. It's a Cloud9's turn
Bitte.
to actually come back.
Do we call it an upset? Do we get the air horn?
Absatz spielt morgen erstmal.
No. I'm so
Einschalten.
confused now with the...
Yeah, well, what's an upset, what's not at this point? It is still Shopify Rebellion with a gold lead, but it's been shrinking throughout the game. It was up to 4,500 at one point. Now only at 1,500 as C9 with this Baron-powered wave push are making great use of it, getting that tower top side. Already 2,500 Red Bull Baron power play.
Let's see. Saplings in every brush. Vulcan on every blast cone.
Has a team behind him, so that's a dangerous thing to engage onto.
Yeah.
Especially with Sed's presence. Poppy can be very hard to lock in place. C9 are just trying to use the Baron waves to start the siege onto these outer, or rather mid-tier turrets.
Yeah. You can see Yone pushing up mid-wave too. Loki getting a bit more gold off that.
Gibt's kein oder hier? Doch, sollte ein funktionieren.
Tower now. Let me check how much money he has. Almost there for IE. So close.
Now let's take a look at actually the rankings here.
Warum wollte der?
Looks like Loki's come right back. Total gold. He's actually
Fucking moron.
Palafox now. Not bad comeback. His contracts looks for...
Fucking moron, blah, blah, blah. Fucking moron.
Maokai yet again, mostly AP items. They take him out of the fight.
Also, seriously now.
Pulled over the wall from the all-out of Thanatos.
Oh mein Gott, Thanatos hat Loki crackert.
For top laner, Shopify trading up as they've gotten 2 for 1 so far. C9 retreat back to the river. Shopify Rebellion winning the scrap.
Good engage there.
Blabber is not human. Er ist nicht human.
Extra kill
Aber du hast einen Job als Maokai. Einen einzigen Job hast du als Maokai. Und der Job ist es, weg vom Turret zu bleiben, deine Ulti zu casten und den Turret zu siegen. Und er läuft Melee rein. I don't get it. Ja, kein Flash auf Vi und kein Flash auf Sivi, aber I don't get it. Es ist legit nicht human. Es ist nicht human. Jetzt hat Sven Thanatos und kein Flash. Und Vulcan ist auch so fucking disgusting.
Big as far as the next fight is concerned, because the next one is Dragon Soul Kangas. You know, that thing's only 2 minutes away, so the Sivir Flash won't be back and available. Neither will the Vi one, but of course, Ziggs and Cassante as well.
The Ziggs is going to be the big target there, but I also liked how much they've targeted Blabber.
Weg vom Turm, ja, nicht hier stehen, sondern hier. Hier und dann darüber ulten. Das ist sein Job. Genau hier stehen und darüber ulten. Das ist sein Job. Ich bin in der Nation besser 5 in der Elimination Stage, also Playoffs quasi, bevor sie Cross-Contest spielen.
He has an arm guard. Blabber, or excuse me, Contracts should be able to get
enough. Das hinein ist gut, ich will nicht drüber reden.
Before the Dragon Soul fight. So he'll also have a revive, presumably, for the big fight.
It's a minute and a half until that point. This is the moment to catch your breath if you're the player.
Wieder da, ich weiß nicht.
Not much to fight for until that.
Das bricht mich gerade.
Unless you can find a pick beforehand, I do like it when teams opt.
Das bricht mich gerade.
But at least for right now, it seems like it's just
Double Elim, Top gespielt, Double Elim. Ja, also die unter anderem, ja.
Put to the top side here to catch that wave as it crashed into the turret. C9 are still so good at just making sure that they have these pushed waves whenever they're looking at objectives.
Yeah, I think they want to fight now. They've got their IE for Yone, and Contracts hasn't finished the Guardian Angel combined. So they're like looking around, they're trying to get some vision leading up to the Dragon Soul fight, seeing if there's any good angles.
Der Cassante ist eigentlich so OP.
Nothing quite yet. As they push up bottom.
Ja, Jungle und Support von C9 spielen hier wie Hunde. Legit.
Shopify Rebellion now have Fudge grouped up.
Wir die größten Hunde. Warum sind wir 45 Sekunden vom Alter?
C9 are controlling the access
Hallo?
to the Dragon as it's up in 40 seconds, but that is an exposed inhibitor. Shopify Rebellion, they are a scaling comp. They could just give the Dragon up if they think that they can get more elsewhere.
Hallo.
Okay, hey, he's moving up there. That's 9 stacks this week.
Oh, he's eating all right. Question is, what about the Dragon Soul? Can he eat that one?
He's at 10 right now, so even that graphic, a little misleading. That was at 30 minutes, though, so must have gotten the other one after.
Cloud9, though, have the saplings in every brush here. Vision advantage over Dragon, so Shopify have to approach through a lot of damage. You know, there's Maokai.
Hallo Loki. Oh nein, Sie wissen, dass Kontext da ist. Oh nein, nein, nein. Blabber wieder gecatcht, dieser Nutten. Überall kein Flash. Ulti auf Rakan. Er ist One-Shot, oder? Der Loki ist tot, ja.
The mid laner for C9 is down, and Shopify Rebellion are crushing the Dragon Soul fight. C9 fall. Shopify Rebellion with a massive team fight win and triple kill to Contracts. Sven's getting chased down. Another one as Blabber should fall. Palafox with that kill. That is an ace for Shopify Rebellion.
They're gonna do it. Shopify will take another game in this series. They will push Cloud9 to series point, Kangas.
Dragon Soul, who needs it? Just win the fight and take the Nexus. Zeus gets a little excited at the turrets. But Shopify Rebellion will go up 2-1 in this series.
Oh, now it's getting really spicy. All right, Lounge, Azael called it. He hit the buzzer.
Yes, you did.
I gotta say, that's a well-earned buzzer.